Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Fantom price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Fantom chart, which at the time of this recording has continued to hold above a key area of support at around the $0.5 mark. We have also been trying to battle out a key area of resistance at around the $0.6487 mark. We are also trading above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, meaning we have the support for us to continue pushing even higher. And before I get further into the technical analysis and give you my next target areas and the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to start the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a quick recap of what has been happening and also give you my next target areas, where you can see that Fantom, after making its low at around the $0.16 mark, we started a very nice bounce to the upside in a move that had been obeying the Elliot structures, where you can see that we made a peak at around the $0.26 mark in what I'm terming as the formation of that first wave to the upside. And after seeing the high for that first wave, we saw this ABC corrective structure having the wave C, fully maximizing the formation of that second wave to the lower side. And after seeing the second wave, we started another bounce to the upside in the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 3. And I believe this wave 3 has done the minimum that we expected it to do, because if I connect the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then drag the fibs to the low of the second wave, you can see that my target area in the formation of that wave 3 was at around the $0.3452 mark, which is a target area that we fully maximized, making our peak at around the $0.3575 mark before we started another corrective structure in the formation of this wave 4, which fully retest into this right target area. And after seeing the low for that fourth wave, we started another bounce to the upside, which has been so impulsive, which has now given us a high at around the $0.6645 mark in what I'm terming as the formation of that wave 5 to the upside. And at the time of this recording, we are trying to battle out a key area of resistance once more at around the $0.6487 mark, and a break above that key area of resistance could trigger a move to the upper side once we see a retest of that key area of resistance, where once we see the retest, we can continue pushing even higher prices in the formation of this wave 5. But at the moment of this recording, it seems like Fantom is cooling off, and there are chances that we might see a bit of a retracement over here. And the reason as to why I'm saying we might see a bit of a retracement is because I believe Fantom has now completed a 5-wave structure to the upside. And after seeing this 5-wave structure to the upside, I now believe that Fantom has completed an even larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 1, whatever we expect next is a bit of a corrective structure in the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2 before we can expect a wave 3, then expect a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5 to the upside, and sketching out a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2, assuming that the high for this first wave is in at around the $0.6564 mark. I can use the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that first wave, and that gives me a minimum retracement area in the formation of this wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, and I can mark that target area here on the charts, which lies between the $0.4124 mark and the $0.3548 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect Fantom to do in the formation of that second wave. And once we fully maximize our red target area in the formation of this wave 2, then we can expect another bounce to the upside in the formation of this larger Elliot wave count 3. And for this move to happen, we need to continue holding above the key area of resistance at around the $0.65 mark. And once that happens and we continue holding below that key area of resistance, then I'm expecting a break below the 20-day MA. And once the break happens, then we can continue pushing even lower, lose the key area of support at around the $0.5 mark. And once that happens, then we can continue pushing lower and fully maximize our red target area in the formation of that wave 2. And in the formation of that wave 2, I'm also expecting to see an ABC corrective structure play out, having the wave C fully maximizing the formation of that second wave. But you also need to have in mind that there are chances that this might not be the high for this first wave, and that can only happen in case we see a break above that key area of resistance at around the $0.6487 mark. And once that happens, I'll be expecting a retest so that we can get one more high in the formation of that wave 5 and also in the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 1. But at the moment of this recording, Fantom is losing steam, and there are chances that we might start that corrective structure in the formation of that second wave, and that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. And before I give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, and also an area on the Fibonacci's that we have also managed to break break above, which is a sign that Fantom is getting back into the recovery phase. Allow me to first take a look at the indicators, where you can see that on the 4-hour RSI we are trading at around the 68 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support movements to the lower side and a bit of room for us to support further movements to the upper side before we get back into the overbought region. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bearish cross, but we are yet to see that increase in the selling volume here on the MACD, and that once that happens, then that will be fully supporting the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 2. And getting to the daily chart, here on the daily chart, I want to first give you an area on the Fibonacci's that you have managed to break above by connecting the Fibonacci's from these low prices that we had been trading within to the all-time high, and that gives me an area at the Fib level 0.88, which lies at around the $0.4378 mark, and that is an area that you managed to break above, which signified that Fantom is getting back into the recovery phase, and we might continue unlocking even higher prices and also continue obeying the Elliott wave structures that I have here on the daily chart, where you can see that Fantom, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $3.5 mark, in what I'm terming as the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing low prices in this ABC corrective structure, which took us back to around the $0.16 mark, in what I'm terming as the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 2. And after seeing the formation of this second wave, whatever we expect next is a bounce to the upside in the formation of this larger Elliott wave count 3. And here on the daily chart, you can see that I have target areas in the formation of that wave 3 at the Fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $5.7395 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that higher Elliott wave count 3 to the upside to do. And also expect a 5-wave structure in formation because of the impulsive nature that we expect in the formation of that wave 3. So that is what I'm expecting on the short term and also on the long term scenarios, and let's be patient and I'll be keeping you updated.